My soul family, how are you guys doing? I welcome you to Soul's Tarot. So I'm back doing a reading today, but we are going to talk about this amazing date that we are approaching, which is 22nd February 2022. Okay, so it's got a combination of three twos in both the segments, right? So 2022, if you add the number, it comes to 6. If you add 22nd, 02, 22, again, that's also the combinations is again of the three twos, right? So it's a 6. So ideally what we're going to talk about is it's a special portal which is opening for many who are on the mission, on the journey. So this is like a best for the viewer kind of reading. So we're going to use the Zen deck, and then I'm going to use the Light Seer deck to really take the reading forward. But we're going to touch a little about as to what three twos really symbolize in life, what the 6 really represent, and how are these parables linked to what you need to know. This could be taken as your current energies. This could be taken as what is the block that you need to face up, and what is the advice really that the spirit is bringing. Whichever way you want to put it across, take it like message from spirit guides, or you can take it as the energies around you, upcoming energies, predictions, whatever. So as I surrender to the light, I call upon my masters and my guides to show me the messages that we need to see for the one watching. So whichever part of the world you're in, my love, I send you so much of love and light in the first place. And if you're new on the channel, thank you so much for being here. I welcome you. Please subscribe to the channel if you've not. And my old subscribers, thank you so much for being here, for helping us grow. We're a little community, we're growing, but I'm greatly indebted to each one of you for all your time, and the love that you've been giving us on Twitter and on Instagram as well. So let's see what comes around for you guys. Okay, so I've got my spirit guides here, Blueberry and Gulshan Ji. I've got Michael with me. Let's see what pops out for you. This is the time. These three twos are a representation. Okay, wow, this was under the deck as well. So this is conditioning, which is Leo energy. This is a fire energy. Okay, so 6 is what this denotes, and we are talking about the number 6. Isn't that fabulous? I mean, I get these chills when spirit is so on point, and then we have intensity with us. Okay, so frankly, when I see these two cards, it simply reminds me of what powerful and magical energy you are. Okay, and how you will understand on the way that your spiritual growth is happening in ways that you don't even understand right now. So whatever challenges, chaos, a little conflict that if you're feeling in your life, it's happening because there's a very big reason towards it, right? So it's just about you to know, just a heads up from spirit, that you're very guided, you are very protected, because this is where they say that it's about taming the beast within, right? And this is about seeing the bigger picture, taking that big flight like the fool, taking that leap of faith, knowing that you're abundant, knowing that you're safe, knowing that you'll be taken care of, and by the end of the day using your energies in the best way so that you can really grow out of it. Okay, so as I was saying, we're going to discuss and talk about the three twos here, right? And this number here, any which way, represents number 6, right? It represents that combination that we're talking about, the three twos that we're talking about. Okay, so very powerful, very magical. As I said, heightened energies are coming towards you. Very positive changes are around the corner. This is, as I said, fire. So this is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. And just know that you have come a long way, right? You've really come a long way, and you don't know. It is like you have been, if you actually look at the card, there are lambs here around. Okay, and this lion basically was kept with these lambs, and he, whatever gender, we don't dabble into that, only the energy. So whatever he was made to believe, he bought it, right? He believed. But when he realized his own power, when he realized his own strength, he got to know, or she got to know that, oh, you know what? I am worth it, man. I am very, very powerful. And that's exactly the vibe that, Spirit is giving, that you don't know how powerful you are. This is about cleansing. This is about letting go of things that are not serving you. All the old shifts and paradigms not serving you. Tell them to go take a hike, because you don't need it. You have transformed, you have grown out of it, and you've seen so much that now you say, you know what, I need something better, because I am dreaming big, I am future ready. I don't want to stay in the past and cling to it, right? And that is where in the moment you will suddenly feel the urge to sort of embrace the new ways of doing things and adjusting to your current life, circumstance in a more positive and powerful ways, right? So it's like unlimited focus, unlimited potential to you, okay? And then it's backed by the intensity. So when we really talk about intensity, if you see, it's the shape of an arrow, really, okay, but more like an eagle to me. Somehow I see it like that. So fast, pure energy, propelling forward, like a maniac, going ahead towards the point A to B or Z, whatever, and saying, you know what, I need to be recognized, and now is the moment, okay? Just make space for me, because I'm coming. So believe you can fly. Celine Dion is what they give me. I believe I can fly, something like that. So you can touch the sky is the kind of vibe I get here, okay? This is like the Knight of Wands kind of energy, okay? You'll feel uplifted, you will feel refreshed, you will feel amazing, because you see the transformation in you from here, to here. And you will be supremely proud. Why? Because now you have those learnings at the back to support it, okay? And you say, you know what, I would find my way through. I would possibly do my thing my way, following my intuition really big. This is like a strong intuition card as well, okay, in the Zen deck. So you found your core really within, and you are ready. You are ready, and you're making people believe that, you know what, you can take it, in the face. You can just do everything that seems so complex, yet you are ready to, sort of take that plunge. So just look at this. I mean, I just don't know. This is like sheer upgradation. This is like saying no to no repetitions anymore. This is like saying, you know what, I've had too much of people saying that, we don't balance it, we don't do this, and you don't do that. You're saying, I don't need to do it anymore, because I see myself not as sheep, but I see myself as a lion. You've made me believe that I'm part of the crowd, but I'm not, right? And that is where you say, you know what, I am saying no to my comfort zone. I'm going to be out of this. And if you're going to take a strike with me, then be ready, because I'm going to guard myself up really well, and I'm going to defend myself really well this time. So by the programming of your mind, your thoughts, you are changing your reality. You're a shapeshifter. So it is very confident, very strong, very diligent, right? Is the energy that I kind of tap in. So it's an amazing head start for this portal really to begin, and the way it's unfolding, right? Which has unlimited potential and unlimited possibilities. So surrendering to the light is, I've got my guides. Let's pull out the tarot. So we're going to pull out the current energies of whoever is watching. So this can, keep in mind, resonate with you in any dynamic, love, current relationship, whatever. Just use your inner compass when you delve with it, because it is a psychic intuitive reading, okay? So let's see. My information is in the description box. I dabble in the Vedic and the Western astrology, but this one here with the numbers, of course, what we talk and what we discuss is very numerology based and corrective with the angel messages. But otherwise, the divination tool is tarot. What we're using is very intuitive and very vibrational, okay? So just use your head when you sort of connect with it. So these three tools are like 6, right? So you got a combination of these three tools together. So We got two sixes with us. So what do these two sixes symbolize? It is about that you having certain kind of knowledge already, doing things in a certain way already, but you're going forward and changing that as well. Can you imagine? Which is so fab. So they ask me three shuffles. It's so much to stay self-inspired. That's the kind of vibe. It is so much to do with your faith, your belief system. It is so much to do with how you integrate everything in your life, how you bring about the balance into your life, and most importantly, how you enjoy. I went two or three shuffles more, but that's all right. That's why they told me to stop, that's how it is. Okay, let's see what's popping out. That's really underlying, but what is it that we need to see? What is this Knight of Pentacles demonstrating? For me, loads of imagination, yes. For me, loads of gullibility. For me, freedom, yes. For me, its own pace. Okay, so let's see, what do we need to see in the present? What is the current energy of the one watching? Strong fire. We've just crossed full moon in Leo, which was all about releasing and coming into the vitality of who you are, believing in yourself so much more. Self-love is what you've been working on, right? So I'm going to take these two because they were upright, okay? Although I don't do reversals on the channel. The core energy is the Two of Cups. Can you beat that? And you know what? I saw a dragonfly today. I also saw, honeybee. So which is abundance, which is again a part of love for me. It is like filling the cup, balancing it all out. And this is for me again too. I mean, this is freaking on point. With this Seven of Cups, this is like options, yet knowing that this is wish fulfillment. Okay, so again, optimistic yet very gullible is the kind of vibe we get here. And then this is what's standing, but I take a flipper, so I'm going to take a flipper. With these two sixes, it is about your encouragement. It is about I think for some of you, your psychic abilities are going to hike up on the journey. Those who are already would understand that it's time for union as well with your twin flame or soulmate, whoever you're connected to, in such unexpected ways that you don't even know yourself. But it's about really harmonizing it all, bringing a balance back, because situations have been very complex last year. Absolutely. Five of Cups. Not sure really as to whether this is for real, So possibilities, etc. They become very important, frankly, to explore. But let's see why we have this. Okay, why we have this at this point in time, when it could be a belief as well that you just have in the head. That is why you're very vulnerable. It could be something which is so imprinted in you, your patterns, but with conditioning, of course, with conditioning. So this is definitely to do with your pattern. Let me be honest. This is to do with your pattern that somehow some of you have understood and tamed. That is where now the spirit is saying, do not stay attached to this collection of memories of people, situations. Just let go of them, because they're not serving you anymore. They are not of your benefit, So take it like a fiction that it happened and it's done with, right? Don't stick to it. Just amplify your energy in a way that it brings about that sense of honesty, sense of love back in your life, and taking you out of this lack mentality. You don't need to be in this energy if at all you are. So let's see what happened really in the past. Or not really in the past. I think we're going to do the block. So let's see what's the block here. Yeah, what's the block? With these three tools, it is about, of course, to do with the materialistic world, okay, the resources, and are we really connected to what do we call it, to the spirit per se. So let's see. Because Two of Cups is like unconditional love, you know. It's so much of trust. But maybe with the Seven of Cups, this is so much of healing with Five of Cups here, that you're not sure about the one you're thinking, asking about, as to whether they would accept it. With the Knight of Wands again, conditioning vibe, intensity. This is the card. What else? They're all in reverse. I don't do reversal, so and flippers, please. What else? What is the block? I think you're not staying as adventurous, as out there, trusting yourself more, self belief. I think that's the issue here. That is basically holding it back, because you're not trusting yourself anymore. You do not have faith in spirit anymore. Somehow, for some reason, you are saying that I've manifested it so many times, but I don't see things happening for me. They don't turn out in favor of me. What's the point? So you're questioning things. So maybe you're questioning your spiritual beliefs, you're questioning your ways, you're questioning the people and all that. Could be a financial situation also, that you kind of saying that what, I have done so much, now I don't know what to do. I don't know, like you're in that kind of shift, in that kind of mind. But let's see. Show me one more card, please. With the Knight of Wands in the past. The block. I'm going to take this. Four of Cups, yes. So this is you, about you doing things your way. Like you saying that, what, I have done my bit. I have always planted the right seeds. I have done the right things. I so deserve the help and the support of my guides, etc., etc. But it seems for me that it's always delayed. It never comes down, and I don't feel gratified. I don't feel great about it somehow, right? So that's the block that you are actually going through. What else do we need to see here, Michael? Your doubts, your fears are, really holding you back to embrace the abundance that the spirit has in store for you. Because I think you're worrying more. That is what is the energy as well. That it is a shape-shifting kind of vibe. With these 2 sixes here, with 3 twos here, it is about shape-shifting. It is about seeing things clearly. 2 of Swords energy. Finally taking off the veil and seeing things for the way they are, listening to your deities, your guides, your masters, sending you signs, things, and telling you to settle it out, harmonize it for the better. But somewhere down the line, you're not able to do that. You're not able to do that, and that is what is the block. Okay. And since it is, we've got 2 sevens here, it is really to do with harmonizing and trusting that whatever is happening for a bigger reason that you don't see right now. So you're going to take out the outcome. What is that advice that spirit is sending you? Because you've got great love. You've got 3 sevens. It is such a fantastic, such a spiritual number to receive. And they're telling you to keep doing what you've been doing with the Knight of Wands. Just keep doing what you've been doing, because that is what is going to bring in the abundance that you are manifesting, whether it's in love or career. Some of you may receive like a good love offer, because it seems like that. Wow. I mean, oh my God, this is Ace of Cups here. Okay, from the 4 of Cups. That's what they're saying, that you don't need to be in that mentality. There is huge, big love which is on the way, or probably you've already met the person, but you're not able to see it right. Please do so, because that's the advice, that operate from the heart space. See things from that positive head, and trusting that you will get everything that you're asking for, because you are worth it, because you deserve it, because you're cared by the universe. Okay, don't stand there and say that I don't know, because that is like lack mentality. And you have a soul mission here. For some of you, not many, but some of you definitely, with the 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups here, you definitely have, with the High Priestess at the bottom that I see, you definitely have a soul mission on. But again, how it comes around, what it comes around, when it comes around, we don't know, right? But with this portal here, it is about unexpected return. It's about union coming into play for those who are on the twin flame journey, for those who are on a soulmate journey. It is about happiness. It is about connecting with the ones you've possibly haven't met in some time. So family, friends, could be your parents staying in some other state, you are in some other state, so it's that sense of joy, I think, which is going to come back with this day going forward. And you must embrace this energy, because if total double six, right, it comes to 12, which is a very spiritual number. If you plus that, it comes to 3, which is a master number, right? So you know what you are in for. It is saying what you feel, like trusting what you feel, really is what 3 stands for. It's creativity, it is responsibility, it is self expression, right? It is ancestor guidance, it is about serendipity for me as well. So the blend of these energies with these 3 twos that form a 6, and 2 sets of 3 twos forming 2 sixes, and 2 sixes coming down to 12, and then to 3, is all about being very optimistic, being very positive, being very creative, being very inspirational, so that you can embrace it all and you can enjoy, right? So this is to be with the 7 of cups here. It's about being out there, social, networking, connect with people if you have not, manifest. If you're a single, my love, you should do that, because that is where you would be inviting the abundance, that you've been waiting for. You'll be calling in that soulmate that you've been waiting for, the one who can take care, who can make you feel the way you want to feel, optimistic, imaginative, communicative, and all of that, all the good words. What else we need to see with this 7 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups? Oh my goodness, this is Gemini, this is Magician. It's right here again. It is in your hands. It is so in your hands as to what you want out of this whole set of cards. What you want. I'm just a messenger. I'm just sharing what I'm being, asked to. And most likely is that these circumstances may have happened to you or could be happening to you, no matter your age. You could be a single, you could be someone who's 60 plus, 40 plus, 30 plus, 20 plus. No matter your age, this is about you believing in yourself, you believing in being more positive about yourself, you believing in the goodness of love, you believing in the fact that you're so worth it, you believing in the fact that you are on the right path, because universe is definitely looking out for you. Okay, this has to do with the 4 of Cups that highlights here, with the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups that I see. This has to do with maybe like the regression energy that you have possibly, and of course these 6s also that we have, the combination of 3 twos that we have, that is to do with your family, friends, issues relating to that. So you just have to release this mentality, okay, because that is the block. You have to be in the energy when you see things clearly for the way they are, okay, so that you can express yourself clearly, you can communicate yourself, you can communicate to your best of ability, right, and say how you feeling, trusting how you feeling it. It is about strengthening right now with the 7 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. It is about going towards what seems right to you in your gut, right, and accomplishing and bringing about the harmony to what you so want in life, right? Everything is possible with the Magician, because the Magician has got all the tools and everything needed, right? So just keep thinking positive thoughts, imagining the best outcome that you can, which is the 2 of Cups for me, because that is a core energy. Your conditioning is of course challenged here. That is where you've transformed. Your strength was just being tested in so many ways unforeseen that you could not imagine, but that's where the Magician energy comes, that this is the desired outcome, this is what is going to come for you if you continue unblocking what holds you back. Okay, with the intensity, with the force you need to go, with the way you need to progress in life. Just continue doing that. You've got all the guidance and all the support. You don't need to wear this veil with the Two of Swords. You have to drop this and you have to keep doing you. Hard work has no replacement, right? With the Seven of Pentacles, keep working hard. Believe that whatever you manifest is heard and would be reciprocated to you. Okay, it is going to flow into your life. The angels really are asking you to maintain a positive attitude, right? And honestly, with this Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Magician, I think this is the best that you can get. And it may look that definitely this sounds great, but trust me, it is very good, because you had that block to you in the past. Now they're actually telling you to trust yourself more. Okay, open yourself more, uh, be more honest, so that you feel important, you feel significant to all that you meet and come around. Go out, party, mingle, get on the social media. If you're not, right, you'll be meeting somebody as well on the social media. Somebody is going to come around to you, telling you that what they've got, the kind of hots they have for you. Single specifically, those who are not in a relationship right now. Also, I just think that overall, if I see this, what I see this, you just have to keep everything that hasn't been serving you in the cold. Just drop it. Just drop it. And I just received a message. I thought, let me just read it to you. That's why I paused it. It says that it's amazing. Sometimes I feel I want to go back in time, right? With the Knight of Wands, Four of Cups. Not to change things, but to feel a couple of things twice. Isn't that amazing? So on point, right? Then this is, sometimes I wish I was a fresher at work. Okay, with the Seven of Cups, Two of Cups. Not to do less work, but to know the joy of working, exploring the possibilities. Wow, I mean, I just wonder when, such things happen, that how can you not have faith? How can you not have gratitude? How can you not feel abundant? How can you not feel safe? Right? It is really time to tell time that whatever has gone by will not come back, right? Your journey begins now, from here, okay? And just remind yourself that everything will work out fine in the energy that you're in. It is going to bring about the results that you so want, okay? The angels or the guides, the deities you believe in, are only asking you to restore that inner and external balance, and that is what these two sixes are trying to do with you, right? To bring about the balance and harmony back in life, right? And just know that, work with your intuition. Your intuition is really going to start working. Okay, just be very open to receive the blessings, the guidance that they're sending you, so that you can play and dance to the tunes of the universe, so that you can receive the rewards that you've been always asking for, right? So just stay, I think, patient. Just stay calm. Just say that, try and be in a more collaborative, cooperative kind of energy, so that you can embrace it all. The old ways go out of the window, okay? And the new ways make space for this new love in any dynamic to flow in, because you are, my love, the Magician, and you are abundant, you are safe, you're working hard, you've done the right work, and the spirit has your back indeed. So this is what I really have for you, my love. But I'm going to read out to you something from this fascinating book that I have. And I'm going to pull out like a random read, okay? A random one as to what are the messages flowing. I used to do this earlier when I started the channel, but now I'm going to do it. So this is again the guidance from Hanuman, which is a sacred lord deity in the Asian world, in India. Please Google Lord Hanuman, you would get to know a lot about it. So it's a prayer, Okay, and Lord Hanuman is basically worshipped for the merit of his sincerity, loyalty, and the values that he stood for, the mighty being that he was, and the the protection he offers you on the path. So we cannot ask for a better message as we go forward. It is, who in the world does not know Hanuman? That you dispel all trouble. Brave Lord he was. No challenge is too great for you. Think of me. That's what they're telling you. Think of me now in my state. Redeem me. Redeem me. Lord, do not delay. Save me, because I am worth it. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? I mean, this is the best we could ask for. Thank you so much for watching, for supporting, for liking. And if you have not subscribed, please do, and do share, and thank you so much. I shall see you the next time. Until eternity. Bye.